This channel is about one idea: your modern life is running on an ancient brain. And one of the strangest traps in modern life is choice. Not bad choices. Too many choices. A streaming app gives you thousands of things to watch. A food app gives you every restaurant in the city. A shopping site gives you hundreds of versions of the same object. A dating app turns people into an endless stack of possible lives. The promise is simple. More options means more freedom, but the science is more complicated. Too many options do not always paralyze people. If you know exactly what you want or you are already an expert, a larger menu can help. But choice overload becomes much more likely when the options are complex, the decision feels difficult, and your own preferences are not clear yet. In other words, the trap opens when you are uncertain. And uncertainty is where the ancient brain starts working overtime. For most of human history, choices were real, but they were bounded. You could choose a path, a tool, a camp, a mate, a meal. But every choice had friction. You had to walk. You had to spend energy. You had to live with the limits of the place, the season, and the group around you. Comparison mattered because comparison could protect you. A better path could mean food. A safer camp could mean survival. A better tool could save effort. But comparison was not supposed to run forever. Modern life removed the edges. Now the shelf does not end. The feed does not end. The list does not end. And every option carries a tiny ghost. If you choose this movie, what if the next one was better? If you buy this product, what if the review you skipped would have saved you? If you commit to this path, what if another version of your life was waiting behind another door? This is where the brain can move from choosing to maximizing. A satisficer looks for something good enough for the purpose. A maximizer tries to find the best possible option. Maximizing sounds smarter. Sometimes it can even produce better objective results. But it also asks the brain to compare the choice you made against every choice you did not make. That is where regret enters. The maximizer does not only ask, "Is this good?" The maximizer asks, "Was this the best?" And in an infinite environment, that question may never close. You do not watch the movie. You browse trailers. You do not start the project. You compare tools. You do not buy what you need. You read one more ranking. You do not walk through one door. You preserve the fantasy of every door. From the outside, this can look like laziness. But inside, it often feels like vigilance. You are not doing nothing. You are trying not to choose wrong. There is another popular idea here that needs a correction. People often say decision fatigue means your brain is like a battery running out of fuel. That metaphor is too simple. The older willpower muscle theory has had serious replication problems. A safer way to think about it is this. After many difficult choices, the brain may shift motivation and attention. Hard, distant, effortful goals feel less attractive. Easy, immediate, rewarding options become louder. The brain is not broken. It is trying to reduce effort. And modern choice environments know how to use that. So the solution is not just have more willpower. The better solution is choice architecture. Design the room before the moment of weakness. Choose the menu before you choose from the menu. Decide your criteria before the options appear. 3 tabs, not 30. 2 restaurants, not the whole city. 1 tool for the project. 1 hour to compare. Then move. This is not about becoming smaller. It is about making action possible again. A good constraint is not the opposite of freedom. Sometimes, it is the structure that lets freedom become real. Because a decision is not only a selection. A decision is a cut. It removes the other doors so your energy can finally move through one. The next time you feel stuck in endless options, do not ask, "What is the perfect choice?" Ask a smaller, older question. What is good enough to begin? Your ancient brain was not built for infinite choice. It was built for a path. This is an educational video about behavior and decision environments. It is not medical, psychological, or financial advice.